Hey everybody, welcome back to the Law of Attraction Secrets podcast. I'm here today in the most beautiful penthouse with this queen, Amanza. She just goes by Amanza. You will know her from Selling Sunset. She's an entrepreneur. She's the most amazing mommy. She's an interior designer, right? She designs homes. She is on this amazing show, which you guys know, Selling Sunset on Netflix. She's somebody who has inspired me. She's a speaker. She's somebody who I've been so excited to bring on this show and show you, because behind the scenes, me and her have been jamming, building our friendship, and I just thought, God, the world needs to hear this woman. So today, we're going to dive into all things on love. This is a show on love today. You're going to hear how to manifest your soulmate. The secret that me and Amanza are going to be revealing on what she's going to be doing this year. And we're going to be diving into all things around mental health and to help you stay on track and feel your best every day. And there's a few other little spicy bits in there you want to hear. So hit play and we'll see you in a moment. And welcome to the show, Amanza!
Hi.
I feel like we should have a drum roll, girl.
I know.
Oh my God. You know, as soon as I saw you walking, I was like, I mean, me and you have been going back and forth. We've been jamming. We've been doing our thing. But seeing you actually in the flesh in person, finally, it's like, I was like, are we related?
I think so.
Babes.
And normally I have a slick back ponytail. Today I'm like extra curly.
I
like
love it.
Extra.
So pretty.
But we could be sisters.
I think we could be. We were doing our selfie videos together in the mirror. We were fucking around right behind the scenes. And I was like, yo, like we actually legit look like related.
You're like the tiny version. I'm like, really, you're tiny. You know when you see somebody and you don't know how tall or like small or whatever. You're just like a little tack. Picture in my pocket.
People always say this to me when they meet me. They're like, you are like a pocket princess.
I love it.
My husband, when he met me, right, the first time at the airport, so he hadn't seen me forever. And we've been speaking like, you know, like us, going back and forwards. This is how we met. And he finally flies into London to meet me from Vancouver in Canada. And when he lands, he gets off the plane and is like this. And he's like, you know, and the arrival can't find me. And then suddenly you see his head go, dong. And he looks down and he's like, oh my God, you're there. Because he's like 6'4" or something. So
He's tall.
He's tall,
Wow.
honey. He's tall. So he was like, oh my God, there she is. And he's like, you're so much smaller. I was like, what did you expect? Because I'm like slim. So you think I'm going to be like 5'8", I guess?
Yeah, you look like a supermodel tall.
Oh, thank you. Well,
I mean,
I'm
you're
like,
gorgeous like a supermodel.
oh, I love you.
I get people because they see me on television and then they're like, oh my God, you're so much prettier in real life. And I'm like, oh, thank you? Is that, thank you, I think. Am I like the opposite of photogenic? You know, like, I don't know.
You know
it's
what?
a compliment,
You're
but
stunning.
it comes off like.
You're stunning on pictures and video, but the truth is, imagine you're already a 10. If you guys actually see her in person, she is fucking even more beautiful. Like you are. I know what it is. Your skin is actually as flawless as it looks in the videos, and that's rare. That's what it is.
It's not a filter, y'all.
Yeah. No, it's actually like, you need to be telling me what's up. I know that when we wear our hair slicked back, that also is, you know what I mean?
That, like when I wear a high ponytail, it gives me that youthful, like,
oh, yeah.
There have been times where I'll like take my ponytail down at night and I literally feel my face like drop.
Snap.
And I'm like, shit.
I can legit feel my face drop and I'm like, why did that happen? Do you love filming Selling Sunset and like getting glammed up every day?
I do. You know, it's funny because we had a break over the holidays and like the girl that does my hair and makeup, her name's Daisy. And then I would have someplace to be, but I wasn't filming.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, oh shit, I don't even know how to do this. And then I would try to do my own makeup and I'm like, it does not look like when Daisy does it. And so I loved being able to like sit in hair and makeup and just, cause you're getting done, you know, getting work done. And then you look up and you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's really
nice.
I'm going to have that every day, I think. Just like the Kardashians, they probably just sleep and have like their nails and their hair and their makeup and they just wake up and they're already ready to go.
You know what? It's a nice feeling, just like being done, like on cue, boom, like just like feeling really good. Now, That's how we are when we're on camera. That's how we are. Now, everyone knows social media is not real. Everyone knows what they see on camera. They don't understand a lot of the time how much work has gone into that. And I don't just mean the artists. I mean our tenacity. The way that you wake up every day and truly put into what you do. You are a mommy. You're, an entrepreneur. You're a mental health advocate. You're somebody who so many look up to. So there's a lot that goes in, to the Amanza.
It's mentally exhausting, and people are like, how do you do it? How do you do it? Because I look like I'm just like handling everything, but really, like, if you guys could see what was going on in here, it is a scary place to be sometimes.
Yeah.
There's like 12 things going on at all times. Like, my son has a basketball game, and my daughter has to get her hair done today at 3, but I have to film after this too. And I'm like,
oh my God, snap.
It's like,
so I'm like, my son needed to get his ear checked at the doctor, and I'm not in the same country. So I'm like, has the nanny taken him on time? All we think about is the kids.
Yeah.
It's like, and in the back of our minds, and I loved it when you said to me the other day, you were like, I love being a mom.
I do. If I were a billionaire, I would have 100 kids.
You love kids.
I love kids because from a very young age, kids have been medicinal to me. Yeah. I was, my story. Yeah. I had a tumultuous childhood, and I taught dance and gymnastics to kids.
Yep.
And I would go from that terrible home life and go to the dance studio to like teach my little, rugrats. And I would walk in, and like whatever had just happened would literally just like go out the door, and like I would be filled with so much joy. These little 3-year-olds with snotty noses and little wedgies, like licking the mirror and like running around like crazy banshees. And I was like, this is heaven. And I've just always, always, always loved kids. So
tell me more about that, because I know your story, and I think it can help someone today. Tell me more, as much as you're willing to share, on like what happened in your life that, led you to that escapism of going and teaching those little kids dance, and what really happened in your life, because you are such an inspiration today, right? You're so amazing, but you've had such a story, and I think that's what makes us human.
Yeah. Well, I look young, but I'm 46, so I've had a lot of time after the trauma.
Yes.
To like, that's not even true. I've always just been a happy person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was always like the clowny person at school, cracking jokes, and very like, jovial. Jovial? Is that the word? Yeah. We'll look that up later. I think it's jovial.
There's a word. In jest. I don't know. Yeah.
I was given a God-given talent of like dance and gymnastics at a very young age. And that was like my escape. So because I was so good at it, then I was able to teach it to kids. And that's where my known love for kids came in. I would be, my mother was a very angry person. Yeah. And my stepfather was a child molester. And my step-grandfather was a child molester. And so, like, that was my home life. So when I would go to the dance studio, whether it be to perform, to do gymnastics myself, or to teach, that was like my escape. I don't know. I've just always had a quirky personality. I've always been like the class clown or the jokester. But also that I know now later, it was a survival mechanism, because I would joke a lot of things off, because it's easier to laugh about something than to cry about it.
Yeah. But it helped you get through.
It was it
was a coping mechanism, but it's amazing because it's helped you, I think, into being an amazing mom. Because you know what you went through, and you know what you wouldn't want to go through.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want your kids to go through. And so you're such an amazing mommy. Like the way that, you speak about your kids and what you do with them, it's like, oh my God.
I hope they think the same. Sometimes they think I'm amazing. Other times,
Tell me a story that your kids would tell. If they were sitting here right now, what would your kids, your family say about you?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
do you have some like habits?
I do know, you can tell, kids they love me. I know that. That's very apparent. But like, now that they're like teenagers, like their friends will tell me how much they adore me, which is cool. You hear it from somebody else.
That's really nice.
They may not always like be like all up on me at the house and like praising me, because I'm mom. Like, I'm not that cool to them. To my face, they don't tell me that. But they tell their friends, like, they're really proud of me. And I don't know. They would probably tell you that I am just exactly the same at the house as I am on television, as I am sitting here. I'm goofy. We're very open in the house. I'm like the mom that dances around, and like they probably wish that I would just like get off them sometimes, but they're growing into these like small adult. They're actually not even small. They're taller than me. They're way taller than you.
No way.
They're huge. My daughter's 13 and she's 5'9". My son is not even 12. He's 11, and he's almost 5'8".
Already?
And he wears a size 12.5 men's shoe.
No way.
Yeah, I'm outnumbered. I'm towered over.
Cute.
But I just don't want them. I need a baby. I need like a little something to like hug that will not tell me to get off their face. Like I will kiss my son until he is too old. Like until he tells me like, okay, it's awkward, stop. I'm obsessed with my kid.
I love it. Do you love as well? You like?
Oh, are you kidding me? I am such a hopeless romantic. Like I love love.
What's your dream date? Where would you? What's that like? If I imagine my dream date, I'm actually like with the guy in the rain, kissing, like something really crazy. Romantic.
Okay, no rain because I am a black woman and that fro would come out. Nope. So we can't have moisture. There's no moisture in this date. To be honest, because I'm so busy and like, yes, glam is fun and nice to have handy when you go out and you are presentable, but it's kind of like at the end of the day, what do you take off first when you get home? Your bra. Like you just want to rip your bra off. When I get home, I just want to rip off my eyelashes, wash my face, and just be cozy. There is nothing I love more than a comfy pair of pajamas.
We were just talking about this before I came in. I live in fluffies. You can see on the side, like all the like brown fluffies. I live in it, like at cozies and like cute and just, that's my dream.
So for me, a perfect date would literally, it could be raining outside. Yeah. We would be snuggled on the sofa, eating whatever the hell we wanted, watching like rom-coms and comedies and like movie binge watching movies. Oh my God. Snuggled up. Like I want to be cute. Like I'm like a tree, like a spider monkey around a tree. Like I am such a snuggler.
Me too.
I will spoon the whole night. I just want to be cuddled. That's my dream date. Snuggled on the couch, eating whatever food, watching movies, and just being snuggled.
God, I love that. Okay, so for anyone listening, Amanza is letting you know
single and ready to snuggle.
Yeah, single and ready to snuggle. We love the perfect date. You know, I love helping people manifest love. I've helped so many people manifest their soulmate. And
I love it.
I mean, from 24 hours meeting them to a
Really?
Oh, yeah, girls. So I was in Vegas speaking at an event, and one of my team members, who I'd never met in person until this event, so she'd worked for me for a year before, and she was with me. I won't say her name, but she'll be listening like, that's me. And she was with me, and she was like, can I come on, like, can you help me how to like manifest love? Can you show me what to do? I was like, hop in the car with me. We're going to a studio, right? So we're going to the Wynn. We're going to go and shoot the Wynn. And as she jumps in the car with me, we start talking about love. And I'm like, what do you want? And I crack down and tell me exactly what you want. And I teach her the method. I'm like, this is what I did to meet my husband. I met him in 3 weeks, and we got married in 3 months.
Wait, hold on. You'd never met him.
No.
You just decided what you wanted. You started manifesting it. 3 weeks later, you met exactly what you were looking for.
Exactly to a point.
Watch out. I'm about to get married. I want to have a baby.
Babes, I can't wait for your love story.
I have to do it fast because these eggs are not getting any younger. And I might only have like 1 or 2 left. You never know. I got to get it.
Gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it.
Gotta
Babes,
get it.
I believe in you. This is a right now thing. So I sit in the car with her and I tell her. Anyway, I tell her the exact method that I did. 24 hours later, we're back at the venue where I'm speaking. And everybody around us witnessed the moment where she caught eyes with the guy. Freeze frame. Boom. Everyone's like, oh my God. We watched them not leave each other. I left the event the next day. She stayed for 3 days more with him
I have
in
goosebumps.
Vegas.
You can't tell. There's goosebumps.
Girl,
under
they've
here.
been visiting each other back and forth from the 2 countries there. And she's, not in America, and he's in America. And it's amazing.
Oh
and
my
gosh.
gosh.
For about this whole time. I don't know how long it's been. Probably been a year now. So the point is.
So I'm riding in the car with you on the way to the next venue, wherever we're going
after
this.
We're going after this.
Find my husband.
So when it comes to love, you just open your heart and you're like, I am ready. And then once you actually commit, see, I didn't know I was ready. That's a really funny thing. I thought I was ready, and I was like, I want love. I really want to meet my soulmate. But are you actually ready, Natasha?
Yeah.
I don't think I was till now.
I don't think I was till now, to be honest. And I just got out of a relationship of almost 3 years.
Wow.
And I thought, I'm going to marry this man. It was like the best. He's such a kind human and all the things. And it didn't work out. And when I knew it wasn't going to work out, it ended quickly. And it was like, whoa. And it was kind of easy to get over because I just knew it wasn't right.
Yes.
And then I thought back, and this has only been a few months back, but I was like, I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. I hadn't told my story.
Yeah.
I hadn't started embarking on these things that now I'm embarking on. I think that's really important. I hadn't like truly looked myself in the mirror and gave myself a good pat on the back and said, I'm so proud of like where you are right now from where you've come.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. But it only took me a few months to get ready, and I feel that. Like, I think I'm truly, truly ready now.
It's a beautiful
I said I think I'm truly ready now. Whoever's watching.
I love this moment, babes. That's it. You've done part one.
Yeah.
I'm ready. You're putting it out to the universe, and you're like, I'm ready. So now next steps is designing the perfect dream partner for you and then manifesting it. So you decide, I want him to be this. And now you don't stop there. Most people, they just say, oh, I'd love somebody who's like this, but I keep attracting douchebags. Why do you think you attract douchebags, honey? You're copying and pasting the same person, the same body, just in a different outfit. Why?
Yeah.
Because inside of the person, right, let's say me, I'm the douchebag.
Right.
But I'm projecting that everybody else around me is when I say, you're the problem, look at this, 1, 2, 3 fingers pointing back at me.
Back at you.
So we have to become the person we want to attract.
Yes. I literally just had a very similar conversation with a friend a couple days ago, and he said the same thing. He's happily married.
Yeah.
He's much like you. He gets on stages and he speaks and people listen, and he's amazing.
Love it.
And he said he made a list of 65 things. And this was like 3 years before he met his wife. 65 things. But then what he started to realize was that like he wasn't even those things that he was trying to attract. And within like writing it down, he became all of the things that he wanted in his partner. And then as soon as he had like solidified that, boom, married. A beautiful couple. Like talk about like goals. They have an amazing daughter. Like, and I was like, that is so cool. And I see that because I had a love list at one point. And then I would have to revise it. I'm like, oh, wait, I need to be a little more specific.
Yes.
Like, I didn't put not a cheater. Let me add that to the next one. Like, there were so many things. And I'm realizing that when I said I didn't know I wasn't ready. There were certain things that I wasn't providing either, but I was asking for.
Interesting.
But now, baby, I'm a catch. Like,
yeah,
I'm a
girl.
catch.
Yes, you've become her.
I've become the person. Like, why? And it feels douchey even saying, but like, why wouldn't you want to marry me? Amazing.
Yes, amazing Amanza. There we go. And that's true because you want kind, you want loyal.
I want kind, I want loyal, I want snuggler. I want somebody who's going to love kids as much as I love kids.
And you are that.
And all of that. A hard worker, somebody who isn't just, for show. I want somebody who also wants to inspire and motivate and and somebody who's going to appreciate that I bust my ass.
Yes.
Not be intimidated by the fact that like I'm a hard worker.
Yeah,
so a lot of guys are. That's a weird place for guys sometimes.
You know what? This is an interesting topic. Let's unpack that a bit because this is a big thing. So many people, right? You're watching now and you're like, well, I intimidate every guy I'm with, or like, maybe you're the opposite and you're what I call a dot. Okay, you don't want to be a fucking dot. A dot is an NPC, honey. That's a non-playable character. That means that you are not on the map. So you are a dot who is not doing anything in their life where anybody would be attracted to. You're doing something, you're probably gossiping with your friends all the time, and you don't actually do anything that provides value in the world. And you don't do anything that would attract good people to you. And so you attract people who just use dots. And usually dots are good looking. They're good looking guys, gals, whatever you are. And they're just like, oh yeah, I want to get into bed with that. For one night, those are dots. And then you're like, he married a dot? Why would he marry a dot? Now that's rare. If you want a good catch, you want an Amanza, you want a Natasha, you want somebody who is on their shit, right? Mary Fitzgerald, you're a best friend of 20 years, my new close friend. If you want a good catch, and Mary's been on the show. That's why I mentioned her, you guys, because you know who we're talking about. You want an empowered partner? Be empowered first. You have to be empowered to attract empowered to you, right? So let's unpack the idea of how do you not intimidate when you know you are to certain men? Is that the right man?
Not the right man. That's the thing. If somebody is intimidated by you, it's not the right man. Simple, right? I mean, it sounds very simple.
Yes.
But some guys are very good at not pretending like they're not intimidated, and it takes a minute to realize that they actually are. Yeah. And they may never admit it, but you realize it at some point, and it's like, okay, you don't have to admit it. It didn't work out, and I know why.
When you come across somebody who's intimidated by your fame, your aspirations, your success, you're like, no.
I'm fresh into the dating world, so I don't know that I've even had that experience yet. You know, I've been single for like a hot second.
Nice.
What is it, like 5 months? And I haven't gone on a ton of dates, enough to know that I didn't find Mr. Right yet.
Oh, oh my God. I love love. You know, it's my favorite topic. It's like, I was worried when I met my husband. I was like, what if I intimidate him? Same feeling, right? I was like, what if I intimidate him? What if I meet him and he's like every other guy that I've been kind of dating, where it's like, oh, fuck, another one that just pretends they love your, success, your drive, big. That's exactly the word. And then they run because they're intimidated by it, but they'd rather have a dot who's going to be passive, submissive, and quiet.
Right. You're amazing. Therefore, and I've never met your husband, but like, of course you're going to have an amazing man. It's going to take a very strong, amazing man to be able to handle all of this. Not because I'm like a hot mess, but because, guys don't know that they want to be hunters. They want to be providers. But then they also don't want somebody, for the most part, that's just going to be a dot, that's not doing shit for themselves or anybody else. Yeah. But then when they get too much, it's like, oh, like you can be successful, but like not more successful. It's a weird place for guys, I'm assuming. I'm just gathering information.
No, totally. But you're right.
So yeah, it's going to take the right person. But when that happens, it will be nothing but amazing because, one is taken 46 years.
So where the fuck time? You know what, girl? I like to say, your prince is coming to you. He just got lost along the way.
We're a perfect match because I get lost everywhere I go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll be like, sorry, it took so long. I went out the door and went the wrong way. I'll be like, me too.
I love that. It's so romantic. You know
so
what?
We're both just like meandering around the world right now. Like,
I want to go on a mission with you. I'm going to help you to catch, keep, and marry the man of your dreams.
I will accept that.
Let's
I'm
do
on
it.
the mission. Let's do it. Yes.
Oh my God, so fun. Okay, we're going to try and do it in really speed record lightning timing. We'll see. And then we'll have her back on and see if it happened later this year.
Okay, so listen. If this happens and you help me manifest my Mr. Right, my husband, can you officiate the wedding?
Girl, I would be honored. Fuck yes.
That would be the hottest wedding
ever.
Are you kidding me? Wait, I don't know. It's my day. They might
Girl,
be too
I'm
focused
wearing
on
black.
how hot the
I'm wearing black. The day is your gig. I want to hide. This is I can see amazing. It. I can see you in the most sensational dress. You see, I'm already envisioning it for you. I can actually see you I think you're going to get married this year.
Really?
Yeah, or at least you're going to be getting engaged this year. And if you wanted to do it fast, I can see the dress, and it's like the most amazing dress on your body, and the trail, and the guy next to you.
Do you know that I already have, because I've been married?
Yeah.
Right, and I had an amazing dress.
Yeah.
So to me, like, it doesn't have to be white. In my head, the next time I get married, I want to wear like a crimson red. Dress, either for the ceremony, or I haven't thought about this at all, you guys.
With red nails.
Every day. Or at the like after party, or what's called the reception.
Yeah.
But I do know, there was one, Hailey Bieber had this beautiful train or veil.
Yes, she did.
And it was off-white, and it was embroidered at the bottom. And it said like, I do, or I said yes, or something like that. And I want mine, I've literally thought about this before today, to say I manifested this.
Babe, that's
How cute would that be?
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I can see it. I can literally feel your wedding coming. Everyone's like, oh my God. And yet you can follow her handles below so you can watch her love story unfold if it happens. And so I'm going to put her Instagram handles below so you guys can like dive in and be like, I know everyone watching right now and listening is like,
I'm going to get proposed to in my DMs.
whoa, can you imagine? That would be so good. Okay. What are your daily sort of habits and rituals? You believe in mental health. You're a real advocate for it, and I love that. You know, you're speaking at our event, which Ricky and I are hosting, which I'm so excited about, real estate, and you know we're gonna have some really cool real estate moguls there, and we count you as one of them. Like, what do you do in your world to keep yourself at the top of your game?
Well, I'm a work in progress, and I've been for so much of my life consistently inconsistent. Like I'll be like, I got to take these vitamins to make my hair grow, and I'll take them for 2 weeks, and then I'll forget about them. And then like I'm gonna go to the gym because I need my ass to be high and tight, and I'll go to the gym for 2 weeks, and then it's like I'm really trying to. The only thing that I consistently do right now, present day, is like every morning when I wake up, I pray, and it's to the universe, to God.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It starts with thank you, and then sometimes it's just help.
Yeah.
But I'm always praying, and deep breathwork is something that I've just kind of started to get into. And just like learning to like just take a moment for myself before I get out of the bed, before everything is crazy with the 2 dogs and the 2 kids and the 100 jobs and filming and like just really like trying to calm my brain. I've realized recently I'm a really empathic person. I'm an empath.
Yeah, empath.
And I didn't even know. I just thought that I was like highly anxious and like I couldn't be around certain energy for too long because then I would just get irritated. And like now I know what that is. Yeah. Which I never knew what that was before. Yeah. I absorb everybody's energy. So like if you're too much, like I just have to like go away because
or if they're depressed and sad
me, and then I don't have enough of myself left to give to everything that I have going on. So I've really learned to just recognize that and just like slow down and I was going to say borderlines. What is it? Barriers? Boundaries.
Put boundaries.
I knew it started with
borderlines. Borderlines quite cool. Come south of the border with me. What's that Ed Sheeran song? South of the border with me.
Mary would know. Mary loves Ed Sheeran.
I love Ed Sheeran. Can we go see him in concert? Never. We should. Let's go, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work it out. Side note,
she
Karen.
will be.
Really?
She loves.
Oh my God. Really? Okay, go back. This is so good.
So learning to set boundaries. Even people that I'm close friends with, I have had to say like, we can meet out for a drink, but like I can't have you in my house because my energy, like I sage myself in the morning, I sage myself at night, I'm saging my bedroom, I'm saging the dogs, I'm saging the kids, the doorway, the windows, like like it just, I didn't like the smell of it for the longest time, and now I'm like,
you love it. Have you tried Palo Santo?
I have both. I do them simultaneously.
Yes. Oh, my son takes my little Palo Santo. He loves it, and he walks around the house. I've got videos of him like
cute.
Twirling at 6. It's so cute. It's so sweet. You know what? It's a beautiful. I love that. Really great rituals. Do you want to do a round of breath work right now?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys. We're gonna move our mics slightly so she can get
such
comfy.
Such a sexy voice.
Yeah. When I do my meditations, we go here. You guys know. You guys know. Have I sent you your affirmation track yet?
Your husband's probably obsessed.
Oh, babes, I haven't sent you your affirmation track though.
Yeah.
I have.
No,
good.
I thought to myself, damn, she has a sexy voice.
Yeah. So that's I go into my meditation. When I'm quietly talking, I spend most of my life here. But when I'm on stage, I go bigger. So. Okay, you ready? Getting comfortable. Anybody who's watching, you can. You can join us if you want to as well at home. Make sure you're not driving or operating heavy machinery. Let's do this round of breath work because I think you'll enjoy it. The fact you do this every day.
I was going to tell you need to put your feet on the ground, but you don't.
They don't reach. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can see when I drop the camera. My feet are swinging right now. I can't reach the ground. Ricky's sitting in the background, dying laughing, like, oh my God.
Somebody get her a booster seat.
So I can't touch the ground, but if your feet do touch the ground, then put them on the floor. Okay, so. Putting your hands by your side and just closing your eyes. We're going to go for, this is like clarity of the mind breath work. So we're going to inhale through the mouth and out through the mouth, because we have makeup on, and I think it's easier to do that when you are filming rather than in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want to do it in through the nose and out through the mouth, you can. We're going to breathe in for around 30 breaths, and on the exhale, we're going to hold it out for as long as we can.
I think I need to do through the nose.
Yeah, do the nose, babe. Yep. Okay, we'll do
Your
nose.
concept
We'll
is
do
like
nose.
patting your head.
So I know, right? So in through the nose, out through the mouth, or in through the mouth, out through the mouth, and as big as you can. Are you ready? So 3, 2, 1. Let's breathe. Keep going. In, out, 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 in, out. And on your next one, exhale and keep going. Hold it out for as long as you can. Hold it out. Hold the breath out now for as long as you can. Your hands might feel a little bit tingly. Your feet, that's normal. It's the fresh oxygen circulating around your body. The oxygen is just circulating, fresh oxygen to your brain, to all your cells. Just enjoy that moment of relaxation. And whenever you need, take an inhale in through your nose and hold it at the top for 15 seconds. Holding it at the top for 15 seconds now. And then exhaling it out. And then whenever you want, just coming back into the space and allowing your breath to flow naturally. Now, usually we do that 3 times in the morning, so you do 3 sets.
Where am I?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I did get tingly.
Yes.
My hands got tingly.
So the less tingly you get is when you've done it more. So you do what we just did then 3 times. You do 3 lots of what we just did. And then you get to this place where you feel present. Finally, you forget yesterday, you forget tomorrow, and you come into this present moment of bliss. And we call it awareness. So when you ask yourself, am I aware? Your vision, if you're looking at a point, should blur to encompass all around you. And that's how you know you're present in the moment. And that breath work, for anyone who can't meditate, finds it hard, their brain races, their thoughts race, that brings you into the present moment and just helps you to feel ready.
Yeah. That's a different feeling for me because there are so many times I'm not present. I don't even realize it.
Yes, we don't. In fact, we're hypnotized most of our life. We're in a trance-like state most of our life. We're living in this state of someone else's agenda and doing. And when we drive, we are actually hypnotized the whole time. We're in a trance. We don't realize it. So it's pretty amazing how when we do this breath work, it brings us back into the present moment. So try that every morning, 3 rounds of it, and you'll see how high you'll get on your own breath, how much you'll enjoy it. It will improve your immunity. It will help you to improve your being, your essence. It will help you to have more clarity of mind, more focus. And what's really great about it is we do that with the MBS method, the one that I sent you. So if you now do that breath work and then the track I sent you, so what you do is you put them together. So you do the breath work straight into a guided meditation. That's essentially what the MBS is, meditational behavioral synchronicity, what I created. And so now you meditate at an all-time deep level. You go right into alpha immediately, right into theta, because you've taken yourself from the beta state through the breath work into alpha. So you are now more impressionable. You're able to manifest what you want. Babes, do you have any?
I love you. You're amazing.
I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Do you have any final words that you'd love to share with our audience? Maybe something that you wish somebody had shared with you when you were that little girl who was going through that trauma at home back in your household.
Oh my goodness. So much. Let's see. I think that it's really, I'm a mom and I tell my kids this and it's not a sprint, honey. It's a marathon.
Wow.
People say that, but it really is. I'm 46 years old and I feel like I'm just getting started. there's a lot. I'm just going to go for it. You can change your career at any age. You don't have to be married to one thing or one person forever, for that matter. If something doesn't feel right and it's not pleasing you and filling you up, move on. You know, like, and don't be disappointed in yourself. Everybody is good enough. Be kind, be grateful, be compassionate, and just be a fucking good person, and your life will manifest into something beautiful. God, I don't know.
So
just
powerful.
Be kind. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Be grateful. It's pretty simple.
What perfect words to leave today's show on. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the Law of Attraction podcast as much as we have. We are here today with the gorgeous Amanza, and she just left us with such powerful words. We are excited, honey, to have you back on in hopefully at some point in 2023 telling us about the manifestation of your king. I love it. And she's pointing at her ring right now. If you're listening, she's saying, yep, I want to get married.
I don't even need a ring. I just want love and like true love. A ring is beautiful, but it's like whatever,
I agree.
You know?
Love is
I'd rather have a tattoo.
Couldn't agree more. Love is more powerful. You don't even need to get engaged these days. Just go straight down the aisle. Like let's just do it. Let's commit. It's a much more personal thing.
Commitment.
Think.
That's it.
Yes, that's the word.
To feel safe and loved and like that, because I have so much love to give. I want to know and feel that somebody is just right on my same page.
So beautiful. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. If you've enjoyed it as much as I have, oh my God, we've all been laughing here in the studio like crazy, having an amazing time. I say studio, I'm not in the studio today. I'm so used to filming in the studio.
We're in an amazing penthouse.
Yeah, girl. Well, if you want to follow Amanza and find out all about these amazing properties, and you want to learn like how you can up your game, how you can be an amazing realtor like her, be an amazing woman, empowered person in this world, you know, go follow her on Instagram. You're going to find, I'm going to put all her handles below. And she is going to be speaking at our real estate conference, MindCon, coming up very, very soon. So take a look at the show notes and you'll be able to find all the links for everything. We love you so much. Thank you for tuning in today. Bye.